Good morning. Good morning. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sharita, the Behavior and Literacy Strategist, coming at you from the Morgan Unlimited Growth Institute, where you can find solutions for both your child's behavior and literacy challenges. Hello, hello, hello. I'm very excited right now because I have some rewards for my honor roll students. Okay? Now, let me just give you a little bit of a backstory. Oh, wait. Before I give you a backstory, I got to give you a backstory that I'm going to give you right now is about how we got started with the Morgan Unlimited Growth Institute. I was a mental health specialist working with children with behavior disorders and challenges, and I specialized in improving behavior modification, social skills, teaching them how to make good choices, think before they act, have self-control, right? Encourage their peers, all those good things, right? But when I was working as a mental health specialist, we used to help our kids with their homework for a period of time when they came from school, and there was a lot of behaviors that came out. They became very unfocused, even if they've been doing good behaviorally in our program. When it was time for them to sit down and do their homework, honey, everything came out. Some of them even threw tantrums. Some were upset or distracted or angry. But one thing that we did notice, we had to stand right next to them in order for them to get it done. They needed way too much one-on-one assistance. I know some of y'all can relate. A lot of y'all probably, okay? And I realized, that it's because they couldn't read their work on their own. They couldn't do their work on their own. They were below grade level in reading, writing, spelling. They were having difficulties, right? And I noticed that there's a link between acting out behavior, distracted behavior in the classroom, and difficulties with learning, difficulties with reading, difficulties with doing their work independently. Okay, so when I became a special education teacher, I combined behavior growth strategies, because that's my background, with learning. Okay, so I was teaching my students behaviorally and academically at the same time. I was not only teaching them social studies, but I was also teaching them how to sit. I was teaching them how to have self-control. I was teaching them how to have self-discipline. I was teaching them how to take responsibility for their actions. They were not just learning how to read, okay? They were also learning how to show respect, okay? They were learning lots of things that kids nowadays, any kids, they should know and they should learn, and they should learn it everywhere, and it should be an expectation. So what happened? They started to grow behaviorally and academically. My students started reading, and they started reading on grade level. They started doing their homework and classwork. They started being excited about tests. They learned how to take tests, okay? And one of my students each year that I was actually teaching in the classroom made a transition from being in special education to the general education classroom, okay? So this is what I do from the Morgan Unlimited Growth Institute. Now I coach my students, and I also work with their moms, and I also work with the schools, because we want to recreate that over and over and over again. I want my students to read on grade level, function at or above grade level, okay? I want them to feel confident in the classroom. I don't want them to be feeling lost, and I do not want them to think that if they have struggles academically, then acting out is an excuse for that, okay? So I do both at the same time. Now, in the beginning, in the summer, hello, Gina, welcome. I'll just give a little background. Now I'm going to give a little background of this honor roll thing going on, y'all, because I have currently three students on the honor roll, okay? In the summer, I was talking to the students. We were talking about how we're going to make this year the best year ever, and how we going for A's. We going for A's, and we going for honor roll. And we're talking about it, and we're thinking about it. And I just kept bringing it up, and because I wanted my students to be thinking that. Now, we can grow our kids' mindsets just by talking to them a certain way, and creating a growth and achievement environment. And that's what I was creating in my program, but also in in their minds, in their own minds, and their thinking, okay? So currently, I have 3 students that made the honor roll, okay? And that's just the first, the first 3, okay, of the year, all right? Because we're going to do it again. Now, for them, I have this t-shirt, okay? 2 things. One is this t-shirt. See if you can see. It's kind of backwards. And on this t-shirt, it says, I am an honor roll student all day, every day. All day, every day. It doesn't say I made the honor roll, okay? It says I am an honor roll student, okay? Because the way we talk and the way we think determines our success, okay? So that's why I don't allow my students to say I can't. I don't know. It's too hard. I need help. Not even I need help. You're not getting help here, honey. Okay? You're gonna learn it and you're gonna figure it out yourself. All right? Because that's how we do. So that's why it says I am an honor roll student all day, every day. So I want to say congratulations to Mason Bryant, okay, my 3rd grader, Shannon Satahu, my 6th grader, and Naeem Sam, my 8th grader, for making the honor roll. I'm very, very happy, and you will be getting this t-shirt very soon. Congratulations. Also, you'll be getting a copy of my book and use it with your brothers and sisters and cousins. It's called Kids Give Advice. You know how I actually got to give advice to each other in the group, okay? Because when y'all hear from us, we talk as adults. I'm talking to my students now. We talk all the time to y'all. We're always trying to guide you. We're always trying to tell you what's right. We want you to think for yourselves. We want you to think in a moment and make a good choice. And that's why I have your peers in the group, because one of our success rules, is encourage your peers. And when y'all hear from each other, I see a tremendous amount of growth when you're talking to each other and help each other grow. So this is something that has been working for years, and it's all true stories, okay? So in this book, this is a writing and conflict resolution workbook, because Miss Sharita likes to do both. We're growing behaviorally and academically at the same time, y'all. So solving conflicts and improving our writing and spelling at the same time. So I'm just going to go through. Y'all are going to get these books, all my honor roll students, to use at home. This book is comprised of actual events that have taken place, that kids have gone through, or that kids go through all the time, okay? So I'm just going to go through. I'm not going to read it because y'all going to read it. Y'all going to read it yourselves, okay? First one is Finders Keepers, and this is actually a true story from when I was a kid. And this is me. This is my brother Rashad, my little brother A.T. Now, on the way home from school, we stumbled across a wallet in the driveway, honey. And we were so curious about it. We picked up the wallet and looked inside, and there was so much money in there. There was like $50 bills, $20 bills, $10 bills, $5 bills. We were like, oh my gosh, we're rich. And wait a minute, this is not ours. So what do we do? Okay? So this is the story of what we did, not what we did, because I'm not going to tell you guys until after you finish doing it yourselves what our outcome was. I want you to give advice to Miss Sharita as a little girl and her brothers. Give advice. Here's how it works. First, there's some role play. It says get some family members or friends to act out the scenes with you. So that's the first thing you do, is act out the scenes, okay? So create the scenes where Sharita, that was me as a little girl, Rashad, my brother, and A.T., my other brother, find the wallet on their way home from school. Scene number 1, Sharita, Rashad, and A.T. make a bad choice about the wallet. And scene number 2, Miss Sharita, or Sharita's little girl, Rashad, and A.T. make a good choice about the wallet. So you act it out, and then you create an essay with these questions. And I'm just going to go through these questions real quick so you know how it works. Paragraph number 1, have you or has someone you know ever been in this type of situation? Explain. That's your first paragraph. Paragraph number 2, what do you think about the choice that was made? Paragraph number 3, how would you or did you, if you ever been in this situation, feel about keeping some money that you found unattended? And conclusion paragraph. Tell Sharita, Rashad, and AT what you think they should do and why they should accept your advice. So that's what this is for. This is a little brainstorming page right here. We just jot down your notes, your first thoughts that come into your mind. You just jot them down in this box, okay? We're not worried about spelling yet. We're not worried about making it perfect. We're not worried about making sentences. This is brainstorming. Just everything that comes out, you just put it all here. Then, over here, your topic sentences go here for paragraph number 1, paragraph number 2, paragraph number 3, paragraph number 4. Now, you know I've been working with you guys on writing and organizing a 5-paragraph essay, right? So this is 4 paragraphs. Miss Sharita done made it a little tougher since back when I wrote this book. You know how I do, okay? But this organizer was originally made for my oldest daughter, Jazzy Jazz, when she was in the 2nd grade. So 4 paragraphs. And then here's your topic sentence and your detailed sentences here. Another topic sentence and detailed sentences here, right? And then here, do the same thing. And now you got your first draft. So you have a space to write your first draft. After your first draft, you can write your second draft. And then this page that says, I can correct my own spelling. And you know how Miss Sharita loves for you guys to go into your writing and find your own spelling mistakes, circle them, and then rewrite the word and see if you can spell it correctly yourself that the first time by yourself. Work on it now. Don't be asking mama. You know I don't play that. How do you spell? How do you spell? How do you spell? Y'all spell it on your own, okay? And then after that, your third draft, and when you're revising, and then, you know, I have the guide in here, revising, and you know, Miss Sharita get y'all to write over and over, and it keeps getting better, right? And we keep finding new ways to make it better, right? And then the final draft is here. And then you're done. Wait a minute, there's another story. I'm not going to tell you the story, I'm just going to tell you the background real quick, because I want y'all to know. This one is to tell or not to tell. When Miss Sharita was a teacher at Quitman Street School in Newark, New Jersey, one of my students had the nerve to steal my wallet, okay? They had the nerve. And some of my other students knew about it, right? So that's what this story is about. But you know the format, so I'm not going to go through that. You got your role play, and then you got your questions and your discussion and all that good stuff. Then you go through the same process of writing and correcting your spelling and getting your final draft. And then this one that's Miss Sharita. And then these are 4 of my students, right? This one, I know my daughters, Maya and Jazzy, their names are in this book. Everyone's watching me read. Ooh. Now, I know some of you, so to my students now, were, you know, really uncomfortable about reading out loud when you first came to my program. And you're not alone, right? So we worked on that. But it can be really tough when it's your turn to read and everybody is looking. You're afraid that you're going to make a mistake. You're afraid you're going to read the word wrong. You're afraid that somebody might correct you, another kid. Somebody might laugh, right? That's a true story too. It's in here. Then you go through your whole thing. Oh, okay, I got another story for y'all. These are all true stories, okay? Now here's this one. I know y'all know about this one right here. Okay, and this little character right here is my daughter, modeled after my daughter, Jazzy. When she was little, she was nothing but arms and legs and 2 big ponytails, okay? So that's who this is right here. Okay, so let's go, and I'll tell you the topic, the story, the title. Teacher's out today. Woo, you go to school, and then there's a substitute teacher, and y'all be like, party, right? A lot of kids get in trouble when the teacher is out. So we got to think about that and make a good choice. Even if the other kids are acting up in class, does that mean you do too? So read the story and give advice to Jazzy. She's in this story, okay? Should she act up? Should she not? But you'll read the story and find out specifically what I'm talking about. Okay, I think I got one more story in here for y'all, okay? Read this story. Read it out loud to mom, your brothers, and your sisters. Get your brothers and sisters to act out the characters, role play, have a good time. This one right here, okay? This is, and I know y'all gonna relate to this one, okay? This little boy's name is Fuquan. One of my students' names actually was Fuquan, okay? He's sitting on the bed. He don't look too happy right now, right? I'll tell you why. Because the big test is coming up. The test is coming up. He's nervous about it. He's afraid he's gonna fail. He usually acts up and causes a big problem when he got a test coming up, right? Help him out, give him some advice, okay? So, y'all, don't just read the story and then do the role play, put the book down, all right? Miss Sharita wanted to know that you actually doing the writing in this because it's going to help y'all writing a lot. And Mason, one of your goals in your action plan to graduate from the Morgan Unlimited Growth Institute is to write a 5-paragraph essay. So this is going to be fun. It's going to really help you with this, okay? So you and Zaire do this together. All right? So for my honor roll students, every time someone makes an honor roll for the first time, right, they will get a t-shirt. I am an honor roll student all day, every day, right? And one of Miss Sharita's books, Kids Give Advice. Y'all gonna be giving advice, you're gonna be solving conflicts, and you're gonna be working on your writing. It's the writing and conflict resolution, a conflict resolution and writing workbook. And then for the last thing, okay? And if you have come into my program and maybe you started in my beginners group, okay? And I had to give you a foundation. We had to start from scratch. And then I got you to the point where, and you worked hard enough where you got to the point where now you can get promoted to the advanced group, okay? And now you're in advanced group and you're doing good and your action plan is almost done and you've impressed me, you've done so good. And then on top of that, you end up getting on the honor roll. Then you will be inducted into the Morgan Unlimited Growth Institute Hall of Fame, okay? That is reserved for my students who really worked hard from beginning and pulled themselves up and had a champion mindset. No, it wasn't easy. Yeah, sometimes you didn't want to come. Yeah, sometimes you didn't want to, you feel like working. You know Miss Sharita going to push you. You wanted to be outside playing, but you had to be here with me. You wanted to be on the game, but you had to be here with me, right? But you learned how to read really good. You learned how to spell really good. You learned how to write really good. Your reading comprehension improved, right? Maybe you're taking my math classes too and you're doing good in your word problems, okay? You're doing all this stuff and your mom's so proud of you and school has improved so much, right? And you're in the honor roll, then you're inducted to the Morgan Unlimited Growth Institute Hall of Fame. And I have a plaque for Mason Bryant. It says, Morgan Unlimited Growth Institute Hall of Fame 2021, Mason Bryant, in recognition of your outstanding achievements. So, Mason, Miss Sharita's head to the office, the post office, so that I can pack up your, oh my gosh, I almost forgot one more thing, and you already got this, Mason. The other thing, if you are inducted to the Morgan Unlimited Growth Institute Hall of Fame, not only do you get this awesome t-shirt, right? They're saying that you achieved the honor roll because you definitely have to do that. And Miss Sharita's honor roll is like A's and B's, not just, you know, and you can do A's and B's in most subjects. You got C's over here, or you got a D in gym. I don't play that. Like, you got to be excellent, okay? So you achieve that. And then you got this book to work with on your own work. With your brothers or sisters or your cousins or friends as well. Okay, and this plaque, right? But also, you will receive a gift card for $100 to be used anywhere, and you and your mom can use it anywhere you want. Okay, so be good, keep being good and everything, and y'all enjoy. So I already sent the gift card to Mason and his wonderful mom, Katrina. Because they are so awesome. I love them so much. He does such a great job, and we're going to keep moving. So that got sent there. And I'm waiting for another one of my students because she's on the honor roll too, and she's so excellent. I'm waiting to see her actual grades so that I can celebrate her as well. So we have possibly, more than likely, 2 Hall of Famers and 3 honor roll students this year so far. And that is just the beginning. For the rest of my students, keep up the good work, okay? We have our spelling bee coming up in a couple of months. We are training hard for spelling. You're going to be spelling better than you've ever spelled in your life, okay? Remember what I told you. Get yourself So, index cards, Miss Sharita's trick. This used to be for pretzels. We got this big old bucket of pretzels, and we ate all the pretzels, and now every time we come across a word that we don't know, I just started this a couple of days ago, it's already filling up. We write it down in index cards, we put it in this bucket. Ladies, moms, if you're watching, you can use this at home too. This is how I taught Jazzy how to read before she went to preschool. All right? And it fills up. And then, when you're ready to practice, shake, 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 shake. Dig in here. Y'all better be ready. You see, I'm already doing this, y'all, in the groups. You don't know what I'm going to pull out of here, right? And then, so then do this and then pull this out. This word is decided. Decided. So I won't show you. I'll just say the word and then you have to spell it using the spelling strategies that I taught you. Okay? And then if I pull this one out, I want you to know and tell me the difference between further and farther in spelling. Okay? All right? So make sure you are getting your bucket. I want words in your bucket. I want words on your walls. I want you building your word walls. I want you to wake up in the morning and see words everywhere. All right? Because there's going to be some champion spellers up in here. All right? So, we got a lot of stuff coming. I'm so proud of y'all. So proud of all my students. We're continuing to grow. And it's going to be great. The next couple months is going to be great. More honor roll. Come on, Miss Sharita love excellence. More honor roll students. I want more. Bring me some more. You give me what I want, as I always say, I'll give you what you want. All right? Give me honor roll students. Then I'll give you these wonderful prizes and send $100 to your house because that's making me happy. So keep up the good work. By the way, moms, if you want to check this book out, it's on Amazon, I think for $25.99. The Conflict Resolution and Writing Workbook. But on Amazon, it says the Writing and Conflict Resolution Workbook. Kids Give Advice. I will post the link so it's easier to get to it, okay? All right? So again, to my students, I'm so proud of you. Keep up the good work. We got a lot in store. We're not laying down. We're not stopping. Just because we got here don't mean it's time for us to rest, okay? We are going to the top. And this week, I want everybody on time. Log in early. 15 minutes early is on time. Be prepared. Have your pencils in your notebook ready. Don't be looking for mom to get it for you because it's not about mom. It's about you and your success. Do the best and make sure your today is better than yesterday. This week is better than last week. This month is better than last month. Keep growing, okay? I'm proud of y'all. Keep doing your thing. For moms in my program, all the moms, you're wonderful. I'm so honored to be working with you and be in step with you on this journey, your child's growth and achievement journey. Thank you for inviting me into your homes, into your families, and giving me the privilege to be a part of your child's growth and success. I'll never forget y'all at all. You know that, okay? And we got it going on. We're going to keep rocking to to the wheels fall off. We're going to keep riding this thing till the wheels fall off, okay? All right? Thank you, Drina, for watching. Thank you, Jessica, for watching and hanging with me. All right, y'all? For more information on my tutoring and coaching program, I already posted that link, but I'll post the one about the book for the book so you can check it out. For more information on the tutoring and coaching program, unlimited growth, because that's what we focus on here. Growth is unlimited, y'all. There's no way of knowing how high our kids are going to go once we put the right structure in place and have these high expectations and equip them with what they've been missing academically and fill in the holes in their literacy foundation. Man, there's no way of telling how fast they're going to grow or how far they're going to grow when we put the right plan in place and we stay consistent and we keep the faith, okay? So for more information on my tutoring and coaching program, go to growthinstitute.mykajabi.com. That's GROWTH, because that's what we believe in here, institute.mykajabi.com. All right? Or you can send me a direct message and book a free consultation, okay? Booking consultations right now, my calendar is getting really full, but you should still be able to find some space in the calendar to book, or you can contact me a direct messenger if it is all filled up, okay? All right, I love y'all so much. I'm going to rock and roll and get started on my day, continue my day. All right, believe in yourselves, believe in your child, believe in your children, and always remember that growth is unlimited. Peace.